I loves me some 1 degree of Chunky B.
Now, I just have to make a comment about Chunky B. Have you ever seen him looking so good?
The panel then includes actress Lady Kazan, comedian Chunky B, and Playboy TV host Julie Strain. Chunky?
What was the question?
That's magic, folks.
You sold it, Gary.
You did sell it. You did it. I know.
Good job, buddy.
That looked better on paper. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 degree of Chunky B in the garage of love. And what we're doing is just getting some stories off her mind. All we're doing is letting our people, you, know that we're real, just normal dudes drinking beer and smoke. No, we can't tell about that.
We're not talking about anything else but drinking Lucky Duck.
Hello. Talk to me.
Can you pitch this a little bit,
Yeah,
Chunk?
give
Do
me
you
the
have a bottle?
No, I don't have a bottle.
All right, there you go. Work it
Ladies
out.
and gentlemen, the most dedicated sponsor for a podcast that you can ask for. I thank right now John Henry Binder and Christian Warren. What we're drinking here is a Lucky Duck. These guys got about like 4 different beers coming out, taking over to Southern California.
Yeah, and for the longest time we were drinking the IPA, which was delish. Dogtown Duck.
But a little thicker.
Loved it. And
I say
now
thicker
I gotta say this is my new favorite, the agave ale.
And break down break that word down.
Let's not break it down.
Okay. You don't think about yourself.
You know what the fuck agave is, people.
Think about, I don't care if you're a woman, I don't care if you're a man. When did you lose your virginity?
Or in between.
How'd you lose your virginity?
You might be a hermaphrodite.
Can we just
imagine if you lose your virginity to yourself? Oh my God.
Shut.
That would be the natural course for a hermaphrodite.
Absolutely. That's
no, for real.
Stay focused.
Dude, listen, at an early age, someone's going to tell you to go fuck yourself, right?
Did that. Done that. Been there, done that.
But physically, think about it's not going to work with hermaphrodite.
No.
If you get hard this way and your vagina's...
La 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 la.
Dude, you just fucking bend that shit right over. I've tried. We've all tried.
You're
try
going to break
and get
your
it in
penis.
there.
We've all tried. Shut up. No one's tried.
So you're saying you try to put it in your own...
That was that old college chick trying to yeah, dude, we've all done it. You're like, yeah,
trying to see
me
who
too.
will say yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to put it in my butt.
But I did the tuck under. We've all done the tuck
Oh,
under.
come on.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Have
Yes,
you,
you have.
Travis? No.
You can't.
After
You're
you
too
saw
small.
Tootsie, you had to, right?
All right. I apologize for the first 3 minutes. Virginity. I am extremely uncomfortable right now breaking this down, but the executive producer, Gary Adler, has recommended highly that...
I've insisted more than recommended.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, we're on a 2-show roll right now.
Yeah, we're rolling.
And Venice Duck's been very good to us.
Quack, quack.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want me to break the ice? You want you to break
please
the
do.
ice?
Please do. Because
all right.
Yeah. I won, for the record, I'm under protest. This is legal reasons. Go ahead. How old were you and where were you?
Okay. I am 15 years old. My mom is dating a neuroscientist. Okay.
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 Sounds complex.
I don't know why that's
We're
got
all
anything.
his kids, my mom, and me and my sister living in a house in Coconut Grove, Florida. Okay.
Gotcha.
This guy was nominated for the Nobel Prize in Science. He was the first one to ever see a neural receptor. Okay. He was like, he was a fucking real deal.
Right.
And he grew the best fucking weed around the pool.
Stop it.
And that's how I got started with it, really, because he was growing these 9-foot plants. And then all of a sudden they'd be gone. And me and his son found where his bud stash was in the shed behind the house. And there was like 6 mason jars just stacked with buds, right? And I don't even think he smoked that much weed. He just wanted to grow it like a science, see if he could do it.
Yeah.
So we called it link. We called it link bud. Okay, I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
So we would sneak in the back of the shed, pull out a bud, shake it up a little bit, close it up. Yeah, that was link bud, and all my friends in high school knew what link bud was. His daughter,
Shut up.
20 years old.
No way.
Yeah, she was
Are
banging.
you making this up?
No,
This is
dude, 100%. She banged my brother, my older brother, and now my parents, they weren't married. They're just living together. So
Okay.
she wasn't my stepsister. Or anything.
Okay. She was
But,
5 years older than you.
One day, she fucking rocked it over to me, and I was like 15, and then I started fucking bediddling.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then we went to my room, and she fucking blew me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Is this okay? Is this? I'm want to let you know, for the record, semi-awkward about this whole thing. But go ahead.
Is it awkward? I'll stop.
No. We're too deep into it. We're too deep into it.
So she gave me, to this day, the sickest blowjob I've ever had. And
That's your first one. Of course it was.
Of course it was
Let me
great,
tell you why.
What?
After I finished, I went to the bathroom. I was taking a piss. Fainted right into the fucking toilet bowl, bro. Hit my head on the toilet bowl and fainted. I was out probably for about 30 seconds.
Did anyone know? Did you wake up by yourself? She didn't come running in?
No, nobody heard. Nobody, nothing.
Scarred,
I
bruised,
just fucking
anything?
came out of it like, whoa. Like,
Your first one.
yeah, bro.
You lost oxygen and blood to the brain.
Yeah. So I went back in. She showed me how to go down on her, which I did. And then I banged her probably for about 8 seconds.
And busted another nut.
And that was my virginity lost, right there.
It's like a rodeo. Did you win?
It was a crazy night, but it was a good one.
Did she know you fainted?
No.
Was she just waiting for you to get walk
but
out?
I'll tell you what she did fucking know. Like 3 days later, she was like, "That was your first time, right?" And I was like, "Fuck no! What are you fucking kidding me?"
Who are you talking to?
I was like, "Fuck, yeah! Like, you kidding me?" I was all Napoleon Dynamite, like, "No."
No way, dude.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, so that's what happened, man. That was kind of crazy. And I will say this, that girl, she had some issues, and she eventually called me, a bunch of years later.
Okay.
She was clearly in the program, and she was like, "I just really want to apologize for all that shit that went down." And
Really?
yeah. And I was like, "Look."
Oh, I see what she was doing. She was backtracking.
Yeah.
I
I said, "You don't have to apologize." Right? That was sick.
That was cool.
Sick. We did it a few times. It was all good. So if you're out there, blank, I'm just gonna say thank you. At this
Yeah. Travis?
Good. Mine's pretty boring. It's just like the girl I was dating when I was like 15. I think we'd been together like a year and a half, and then just one thing leads to the next. I think we were at her parents' house.
Really? You've got like the most normal story? There's not one normal story about you, but losing your virginity?
I mean, it got crazy later, but like the first time wasn't anything. Yeah, nothing too exciting. It was pretty boring.
Okay. All right.
It wasn't the act of getting laid for me. It was the BJ. Like, I fucking went down like a horse, man.
Yeah.
Well, when it's your stepsister, it goes.
It wasn't my fucking
It gets a little strange.
They were just living in sin.
God.
But I will say this. Do you want me to say one more thing?
Of course.
The second time I got laid,
It was with my stepsister.
she recommended me to one of her friends who had a back brace on, and it was screwed in.
No.
No way.
No.
Now you're just making
No, you
shit
didn't.
up.
Stop it.
Now you're just lying.
Stop it.
100% true.
I call Bologna. Shut up.
100. Chunky B, look at me. 100% true. She unscrewed her fucking back brace from her temple. Okay, bro? And I banged her in the bathroom. And it was awesome.
He's telling the truth. But why would you hold that information for so many fucking years?
Maybe this is why. This is our moment. You know what
You
I mean?
had
Now
a
it's your turn.
paraplegic?
Did you have to like support her like, up against something?
She had like this, she had some accident or something, and she was gorgeous, by the way. She had to wear this thing, and this is my second time, and I'd only been like 8 seconds my first time, and I was like, fuck it, let's do this, man. Fucking unscrew that shit.
Did you unscrew yourself, or did she have to unscrew herself?
She did. I didn't fuck with that shit.
All right, that needs to be in a movie. That needs to be in a
That's
movie.
the truth. That's a goddamn truth, man.
Let's talk about sports. Let's move on.
No.
Let's move on.
No. Travis, we all agreed before we pushed play that each one of us would tell a how we lost our virginity story. Chunky B.
I think that's right, Chunky.
You are
that's
up,
right.
my friend.
16 years old, sophomore. There was this girl that was always not foster homes. You know, she was in and out of foster homes, but she had parents. She was a partier beyond, way ahead of schedule. And there was something dirty and kinky and sexy about her. And then she left school for a year to have a kid at like 14, right? So she already had a kid, and then she's back in high school, and she was in my math class, and she sat right behind me, and she would massage my leg, like reaching underneath the desk during math.
During math class.
Yeah. And I want to let you know. If
Sophomore.
Sophomore.
Makes math tough.
Yeah. And if we're gonna tell the truth, I'm gonna tell the truth.
Please do.
I was a non-masturbator. I started masturbating like at 20. Okay, so anything. I was a wet dreamer, nocturnal emissions.
Wow.
That's like right after dinner. I'm like, I'm tired, and just I would fall asleep with a pair of underwear, backup underwear, next to me. Is that freaky? Am I going too deep?
It's not. Every kid did that shit. Bro.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, great.
Not me. I mean,
So-
but whatever.
I mean,
Yeah,
normal.
So check this out. Okay, so this girl is just like week after week turning me on, and then finally she says, "Why don't you come back to my house?"
Yeah.
She at that time she was back with her parents, and I said, "Okay." And I go over to her house, and it's just her and her baby. The baby was like 2 by this time.
Oh my God, I have such a similar story. This
All
is
right,
ridiculous.
then I'm going to cut to the chase because I know I'm lagging.
Oh my God.
We talk. We get into bed. She will not let me touch her or kiss. She was just, put your penis in my vagina. Don't touch me.
Did she do that thing on you on top? Like just grind away till she came and then let you go?
But check this out. Every time she closed the door, the baby would cry. So she brought the baby in and put her on a little horsey.
This was how you lost your virginity?
Yeah. So the baby is on a little spring
Okay,
horse.
I call Bologna. Time out. I call fucking baloney.
Nope,
No
nope.
way in hell that this happened.
I promise you. On my
Chunky
dad.
B.
On my dad. I can't.
Okay.
Okay. Oh God. So the first time, seriously, 8 seconds, bust a nut. And then I'm like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, I put my clothes on. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here. She goes, no, stay. We'll take a bath. I'll let you touch my tits.
She said that. You remember?
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Because when we were like making out, trying to get in the mood, I would always try to go to second base.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, because she was lactating.
At least they were big.
And I always put that story to the side, and I always say the second time was the best time.
Yeah.
And there was a girl out of Florida that I met. She was up by spring break. But your second time was way different. I was with a
The
hottie.
one thing I remember about her is that I think she had to, she probably was on hormones or some shit, because she had really hairy nipples. Like she had a few strands. You know what I mean? Have you ever run into that?
Yeah.
And I was taken aback a little bit by that.
You got to play through, man. You
freak
just
you
got to
out.
play through.
No, listen,
When it's your second, though, you'll be a little freaked out. Maybe.
I almost took a mulligan.
Oh
Nah,
my God.
come on.
Oh
With those
my God.
hormones raging.
Dude, it was crazy, man.
All right, let's move on because I want to let you know that was like probably the most awkward.
That was the most awkward 1 degree of Chunky B ever got.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I think it's great.
Fuck. It's absolutely
Cheers
true
to that.
story.
Yeah. I remember
Where you going with this? Where you going? What's the topic?
I was 15 years old. Okay, and I really like this girl, and she knows who she is. I think she listens to the podcast. Her name's Connie Verdugo.
Oh,
okay?
what? You're mentioning names?
Yeah, I don't care. She knows who
Right,
she is.
okay.
It's all good. And 15 years old, and she was in a couple of my classes, and I thought she was super cute. She used to wear this little like worn out cowboy hat. You know that look?
Oh, man, I like that look.
Oh my God, so cute. And she was a wrestleette, and I wrestled. Okay. Yeah, she was a. I think they call them mat maids.
Did she bake cookies?
Yes, and
yeah.
car washes
The
and the
whole
whole
thing.
thing. And she was so cute, and she's still super cute. And so I said, hey, I was turning 15, right?
Yeah.
And I said, my brother was in a band, right?
Sure.
He was a drummer. And he was playing this party out in those sticks in Miami.
Right.
So I said, hey, I asked her out on a date. I fucking, dude, you know how nerve-wracking it is, you know, the first time?
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit. So I said, hey, my brother's playing at this party, you know, you want to go with me, blah, blah, blah. So she goes, yeah, fucking, I'll go with you. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't even remember how we got there. I think my mom dropped me off or some shit. But now what she didn't know is that I had told my brother, I said, look, I want to learn a song, okay? And I want you to stop the fucking party and bring me on stage.
Shut up.
And I'm going to sing that motherfucking song. So I learned ZZ Top's Tush.
You still know all the words?
There's only like 8 words. So I knocked it out of the fucking park. Like, so, the middle of the party, my brother stops, time out, boom, we're all, damn. He's like, hey, my little brother's turning 15. He's going to come up and sing a song, you know, and my girl's there with her fucking old fucking cowboy hat and shit.
Right on.
So cute. And so I go up and I fucking knocked it out of the park, bro. Okay?
All right.
Like, I fucking knocked it out of the park.
Okay.
Right? And I'll never forget, that was the fucking day. That was the moment that my 15-year-old little new girlfriend totally fucking fell in love with my brother. Shut up! The drummer, bro.
Of course.
Okay?
And what happened? What happened? He actually left the party with her?
No.
Hooked up later?
Later. Yeah.
slow burn.
He was always her true love. Now, I'm not going to say any more.
Why?
Because it's not okay. But after she and I were boyfriend and girlfriend for a couple of weeks,
Right.
yeah, she liked my brother. Well, listen, he had cut off jean shorts,
And he played the drum.
an American flag headband,
No way.
with matching wristbands, and a cut off fucking mesh fucking t-shirt. And I mean, come on, with the American flag behind him playing drums, there's no
You're
woman
turning
in the
me on.
world could
You're turning
resist
me on.
that, dude.
That is so geeky. That is so, but you know something? I can
That's the
see
truth,
that.
man.
I know. I can see that look.
Yeah.
But Dean, today he's our hero. Well, whatever day this is with the Sam. Yeah.
Dean Adler is our hero.
Oh, my God. How about second base? Do you guys remember finally doing a little...
Say it.
All right. I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And my brother was a sophomore. And our schools, middle school, high school, were right next to each other. There was a chick, and I'm just going to say her name because her name is just so sexy. Darcy Liggenfelser.
Nice.
Darcy Liggenfelser. She was a sophomore with a convertible Cadillac that would used to cruise behind the middle school and flirt with the 8th graders. And she would we'd all jump in her car. She'll drive us home.
Yeah.
Darcy Liggenfelser. She had a convertible, but her hair never moved.
Nice. Full final net.
God,
Just
no.
going deep.
Darcy Liggenfelser was so hot. And we would all pile in, and we would talk about like kissing and hang out. All my buddies, the 8th graders.
Sophomore?
She's a sophomore. We're 8th grade.
Oh, you're 8th grade. Oh,
8th
we
grade,
got
yeah.
to another grade.
Yeah. And she goes, "Who's the most experienced at kissing?"
She just flat out said it.
In front of like 4 or 5 of my buddies that are all jumping in her Cadillac because she's driving the 8th graders home.
Oh my God.
And I knew it was reverse psychology. All my friends were like, I'm experienced. I'm experienced. I look at her. I don't have any experience.
Dude, what a great play.
She dropped everybody off but me.
What a great play.
We drive around, go to, by this time, Cincinnati and Anderson Township, and in some of the states where I lived, a lot of woods and stuff. She pulled into a parking lot. We started making out.
Yeah.
We're smooching. Naturally, I go for the boob. 8th grade, right? I don't know I was supposed to, but, everyone's like, oh, yeah, second base, second base. I get to second base, touch my first nipple. All good, right? We stop there. We stop. No more activities. Drops me off at home. The next day I see her. She's got a hickey that I did not give her.
Oh my gosh, she double dipped.
I know I didn't give that to you.
She double dipped on
Yeah,
you,
she
bro.
dropped me off and got a fucking hickey.
Holy shit.
Darcy Liggenfelser.
Dude, that girl was busy.
She had a schedule, man.
She had a schedule to
I
keep.
didn't know why she stopped so
Yeah.
sudden.
It was probably her stepbrother.
Gary Adler.
Hey, Wiz, tell me the first time you got to second base.
Second base. I think it was either 8th or 9th. I think it was 8th grade, and I was hanging out with this chick. Gina Anderson was her name. Cute little blonde.
Right.
This is before I understood how economics worked. She had a really nice house, but I didn't know what that meant. I hadn't put it all together at that point. So I think like we got to second base, and then I wanted to go further, and she said no. We were out, so I stopped hanging out with her that night. Like that was
Really?
it. I was done.
Why? Because you peeked at the titty?
Well, I was going for more. Yeah,
Right,
I went
you
to
wanted
Pity,
more,
and then
you
when
got
I reached
shut
out,
off.
I got shut off, and I got upset about it because I just thought like nobody can turn me down at this point in my life. So within a year, she's dating like the quarterback of the fucking football team.
Right.
Yeah.
And then of course, her breast grew like 3 sizes in literally over the summer, and I was just like, I always was pissed because I had just given that up because I was just a fucking asshole. I was like, oh, you don't want to make it, you don't want to go with me. And
Right.
I cut it off
You were
there.
trying to be all hard and shit.
Totally. I thought I was I thought I was that fucking cool. It was pathetic, man.
Wow. You remember your titty?
I do.
What?
All right, Miami. Back from Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
How old?
probably 13.
Okay.
We're living in the Gallowwood apartments, and me and my friend Dean Draylock, and you know who you are. You listen to the podcast. Okay, we're like the coolest kids, and we think we are. We can skateboard and shit. So we're like, there's these 2 girls, Sue Porter, and the other one, I can't remember her name, but she was much hotter than Sue Porter. But my friend already put the claims on this other girl who was super hot, and I really wanted her, but I ended up with Sue Porter, but she had a huge rack.
Yeah.
So we put on a KC and the Sunshine Band concert.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that.
So I was part of the horn section. My friend was KC. Okay, I was in the horn section.
Okay.
So we put on this lip sync concert in the pool area of the apartment complex we were living in because we were back. My mom was a single mom trying to feed 3 kids,
Yeah.
And we were in this apartment complex, and we put on the Casey and the Sunshine Band concert, and then we asked these 2 girls to go steady. I did the robot.
Sweet.
I came out at the end and did the robot. Right. I was.
The horn playing robot.
And then I asked Sue Porter to go steady, and my friend asked the other girl to go steady, and they said yes. And then I remember it was either that night or the next day when I was making out with her, I fucking went right up that shirt, and I was just like, holy shit, man.
Yeah. You hit
That's
the motherland.
the shit right there.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Yeah, and I remember third base even more vividly, and it wasn't with Sue Porter. Go.
Back to third base.
Oh my God.
Dude, we're rounding the bases. I love this.
Cincinnati, maybe an 8th grader again, 9th grade. No, shoot. No, wait a second. No. This is like almost seventh grade. In the neighborhood, we used to go over to this girl's house and hang out, and she was always a little more advanced.
Yeah.
As far as like experimenting sexually.
Sure.
I still know this woman. I don't talk to her that often. Turned out to be the sweetest, most innocent woman. Oh. And she's so kind, and she's beautiful, and she's great. But back then, she was like, what do you want to do to me? What do you want to do to me? And the first time I went to third base, all I did was rub the pubic hair.
That was it.
That's what I thought I was. I don't know what to do.
But
I was just like rubbing the mound. And I didn't even know what.
Yeah, but you felt the gush.
Right?
Right?
I was.
You felt the gush, and you went like that.
No. No, the first time with her, I didn't. I was like, I'm just rubbing her pubes, and I stopped.
I know, but you still, after you were away from her, you smelled your hand. Right?
No doubt. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It was the most awkward thing, but she was so, like, ready to just, hey, go ahead, try it.
But you didn't get all the way in there.
Not the first time, but she got me in the second time.
Wow.
No. What?
All right, I'm on the bus.
Shut up.
Rainbow Hill Road to Bergen Elementary in Golden, Colorado, which is Evergreen.
Golden.
Okay. I'm on the bus. I'm sitting next to this chick. I'm probably 12, maybe 13, maybe just might be leaving soon, that kind of.
Yeah.
And she's like, you want to play chicken? And I said, what is that? She goes, you put your hand here, and if I say chicken, you have to pull it away. But if I say no, you can go further. And I was like, okay. So I put my hand there, and I said chicken, and she said no. And I put like just my fingertips under her belt, right? And I said chicken, and she said no. And I stuck this part like right up to my belt, up to the belt, you know, and I started feeling the top of the pubes a little bit, you know. And I said chicken, and she said yes. And I shoved my hand so far out of her pants. Felt a little gush and got out of there.
A little hit and run.
Yeah,
But
hit and run. And then, like, the whole day, just like, oh, my God, what was that? Like, you can't even believe it.
Well, you know, legally, she didn't say no.
Yeah.
She
So-
said chicken.
You
Wait,
said
she
chicken.
actually-
She said yes.
She said yes.
yes.
Exactly.
So yeah, what
I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I did the wrong thing, but I had to know, you know? I had to know.
3/4 of the way there. You know, it's
You
hard,
had to.
hard to turn back.
I mean, come on.
You ever get caught masturbating?
Did I ever get caught masturbating? I can't say that I ever got caught masturbating,
Travis, you mind?
but I got a good first masturbation story. Go.
It was like I've been with my girl like 8 years, and fucking one day.
How old are you?
28. Like a couple years ago, it's fucking
Nice.
god awful. Like, and for some reason, because usually I go to the bathroom, you know, no big deal. But like, I was like, I'm gonna go to the kitchen sink for some reason.
Jerk off.
And I, yeah, it's like I just felt like I don't know if I was like high or I have no idea what's going on, but I was just like, and I like put my phone up and I had the porn, like in the kitchen sink, and I got busted.
Oh
Got
my
busted.
God, who busted you?
My girl, she came out and she's just like,
She said, "What the fuck?
Time out.
Why are you fucking yanking one
You
into the
are
sink?
totally-
That you're disgusting."
totally
You're giving yourself a
Fucking weird.
tug in the kitchen
In the
sink.
kitchen sink.
for no apparent reason. I don't.
What
like,
were you
it's not-
thinking about?
I
Me?
well, I had
Besides
just started the
Chunky.
Chunky B podcast.
Oh my god.
No, I had my phone and I put the porn on the fucking little phone. And I set it up like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, and I just went out. I was like, for some reason, I went to the kitchen sink because I didn't think the bathroom was as safe as normal.
Oh my God,
So
the
you
kitchen
put-
sink.
And he put up his phone and he's watching porn on his
Listen.
phone.
I admire his honesty.
It's weird. It's
Did you
weird.
be honest?
About what?
The story.
I think he's being honest.
No, I know he is.
What about me?
Yeah.
Did I ever get caught? I did get caught once. Okay, and by my buddies. I was traveling. I had a backpack.
You were in a
I was
family
in
band.
I was in New Zealand. I just met some dudes from New Jersey, and they were super cool, and they're lifelong friends, and they know who they are. And these dudes fucking said, "Yeah, you can stay at our house." And it was the first day I ever learned how to surf, and it was an amazing day in my life. So everyone went back to the house, and it was like 3 a.m., and everyone's just passed out, and my fucking dick was so hard. So I walked out on the balcony,
Hit those virgin
right,
waves
like
for
where
the
the
first
deck
time.
was, and I just sat down on the edge of the deck, right? My legs were over the side, and I just fucking quietly tossed one off the side, you know? And then I would swear to God, my boys, they bust my balls so hard, and they know who they are, fucking Eric and Nick from New Jersey. And I
pretty
you
good.
fucking douchebag yanking one off the side of the fucking...
It's pretty
They
good.
caught me, man. I swear to God.
That's hilarious.
But listen, man, I just needed a little fucking relief.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta fucking toss one off
gotta
every
get
now and
that.
then, right?
No doubt.
But these guys always say, "Oh no, we don't fucking jerk off." It's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
But they got laid a lot, and so did I. So it was all
there
good.
you go. 1986. I'm back. I just landing here in Los Angeles. I was actually down in San Diego at that restaurant that we talked about.
By the way,
Fish
I
market.
worked at the Magic Pan.
You did?
Yes. I was a waiter at the Magic Pan. So if you want to talk about getting fired stories next,
Yep.
let's talk about that.
Oh, that's a good one. So this waitress.
Put that away.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good. We don't care.
I'm a busboy. She's a waitress. And flirting. We become boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm taking her back to New York. We're on a plane. We have a couple cocktails. She goes, "You want to join the Mile High Club?"
Wow, never in my life has that happened.
And I'm like, "Yes, I do." So we both get up. We walk. Yes, Travis. We walk up to in line. No, wait, hold on. I went first. Got into the what do they call it? The lavatory.
on,
Swear to God, what I'm about to tell you is total truth. So I go in first.
Were you guys diddling at the seat a little bit first?
We were
dabbling?
smooching.
Just
no,
dabbling?
not even.
Oh, just
dabbling.
a smooch.
Yeah. So it was all planned
Thank you,
out.
Travis.
She goes, "You go ahead of me. I'll give you a minute, and then I'll come in." No problem. I go in, and I want to try to advance myself, right? So I undo my jeans.
Oh, you
and
wanted to clip one off before she got there.
No, I know I don't want to bust a nut. I just want to be ready because it's the Mile High Club, and we don't have time.
Oh, I see.
So I want to.
You were fluffing.
I was fluffing.
Right.
And then I'm like, and the door opens. I turn around, and it's like an 80-year-old.
Come on. And you got your fucking.
I got my junk in my hand.
full mast at 5 1/4.
And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." Closes the door and runs away. And that time, my girlfriend opens the door. She slid in front of me. I'm so sorry. She got ahead of me.
Oh my God.
But she got in the bathroom,
did.
closed the door, and we did it.
She turned around.
No. I lifted her up
She
from
got
her.
up on the sink.
Yeah. Actually,
Fuck, God bless you, man. I wish that happened to
my
me
high
with
club.
them.
Only the one time. That's it.
That's fucking amazing.
Where's the weirdest place you fucked? Where's the craziest place? That would have to be in the ass, Bob. But okay, that's it.
That'd be in the butt, Bob. Go ahead, Travis.
Go ahead, Travis.
Had a girlfriend when I was working at a restaurant. She wanted to blow me behind the restaurant for some reason. So we went like back behind the restaurant to like the grease trap. She blew me in the grease trap.
Blew you in the grease trap.
It's like a weird mix of different, sensory. She like stinks like shit, but feels so good.
To this day,
Totally.
you'll
get a
help
little
restaurants
aroused.
clean
Yeah,
up at
you're like-
night. Yeah.
You're like,
Gee,
this is weird.
what was your thing?
The weirdest place?
Just like the
There's a couple of them. Fucking wise, well, I'll save it. But locally, I used to live on Anchorage.
Yep.
Right.
In Marina Del Rey on the beach.
With a couple of buddies in a beautiful 3-bedroom, 3-bath house condo right there overlooking Marina.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And we would have parties, like our floor and the floor above us. And a friend of mine's assistant, he brought his assistant to the party. And we walked, I'd say it was probably about 2 a.m. We walked out on the pier that we go to almost every day.
Yep.
And I would say like right before the lifeguard tower, like well before.
So you're just like off, just at the beginning of the pier.
I sat up on the rail and she blew me till I came in her mouth right there on the fucking pier.
That's pretty good.
Thank you guys. Wow, I feel...
Round of applause.
I don't know if I feel great about it, but
No, that's awesome. Yeah. Pier.
It's a sensory experience.
I have a connection to that pier.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Here's where I want to do this again and continue doing it. But let's put a bow on it.
Okay,
let's put
I'm
a bow
down
on it
with
now.
that.
Do you have any last thoughts, Wizard?
I just want to ask you about your recent experience with the Vine a little bit, or should we save that?
Okay, you're talking about the journey.
Yeah.
You're talking about the journey.
The journey.
You're talking about ayahuasca.
Oh my God, the ayahuasca journey.
Thank you for bringing it up.
Absolutely.
We're going to do that another podcast.
Right.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about or what we're talking about, it's
We're basically gonna change shirts and then keep going.
Look at me, people. Thank you for all you're doing. This is 1 Degree of Chunky B. We got Gary Adler, executive producer of Love, and we got, of course, Travis Spencer, the Wizard of the Knobs. My name is Chunky B. We're ChunkyB.tv, 1 Degree of Chunky B. Thank you for your awesomeness, and don't forget about the duck. DONE.
Peace.
You guys have got to check out our brand new sponsor, Venice Duck Brewery. You want to get your quack on? Taste some of this. Hey, you guys, music provided by Play Up Music. That's playupmusic.com.